And good morning. That's right. It's morning time. Wake up, sleepyhead. The show today is brought to you by Just Beds at your Yawn Exterminators at 3120 Montville Drive, right here in beautiful Springfield, Illinois. Call 217-698-6179. Go in there, lay on the beds. They have twin, full, queen, king. They have every type of bed. Lay on one, maybe take a nap. Lay on one, check them all out, decide what you want. Then you just go tell them what you want, and you pay for it, and then they'll say, well, when would you like it delivered? You don't have to put it on top of your car, so like a hillbilly does.
I'm sure Steve has done
Although there's
that.
a lot, I've done it many times, and I don't consider myself a hillbilly. But yeah, they'll deliver it right to your home. They'll bring it in, take your old mattress, and they'll take everything, your box springs, your frame. They'll bring all new in, package it, throw all the garbage. You always got so much garbage after you have a bed. Yeah, they take all that away. And then the dirtiest mattresses they bring and put in my yard because I enjoy romping in them so much. Yeah, yeah, just test beds. Go check them out, man.
You actually enjoy romping in dirty mattresses, someone
Oh,
else's filth,
oh yeah.
their feces and bugs and God knows what else. Jizz stains.
Morning, Spooner. Good morning, Caroline. I don't ever oversleep.
Pudding.
I've
Chrissy
been
must be
sit.
helping
I've
you
been
get
sitting.
Craig out of bed.
I've been sitting at this computer since 6:30
Why?
because I'm addicted to it.
Watching music videos, weren't you?
Yep, I'm addicted to
Yep.
that and Southern Fried Radio. And we're still trying to get the fucking echo out of my mic.
You're
We're
still
trying.
messing with that?
Oh yeah, we cannot. Nobody can figure it out. Rhino said, "I guess I'm gonna have to just come over to your house someday."
Yeah, because
But
it's not your mic, because we hear you just fine.
but
So
yeah,
something in your
it's through
settings.
OBS. It's through the OBS system that they run. So we have it set up.
Yeah.
Because I do a show today from 2 to 6. Check out this show with this Dane
He
from
had to
2 to
think
6
about it.
today on Southern Fried Radio. I
He's
don't.
got too many shows.
I'm
He
not
can't
going to
remember
guarantee
which
you.
is which.
I can't. I can't anymore. Like, damn. I can't even remember what
I
character
can't
I am
keep him
anymore.
straight. He can't even remember his own name. But
I
no, I
don't.
am not at Ray's. I'm right here. I'm at home, Tom. And
Yeah,
Steve is not dead, clearly.
that's why I
We were
didn't get out of
just
bed.
I went
You
on
were
my bike ride
told.
this morning and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Ray's the big boy. He can get the show started without me. So I took my time and then here I'm watching the clock. No show. No show. Where the fuck is Ray? But
You
he
should
is
know,
awake.
man.
He's awake. He's just trying to walk to the studio.
Right. Well, that's good. Well, I feel bad that he feels bad. I feel bad. I don't feel bad. I feel pretty good.
Well, good. Morning, Spooner.
Damn, Spooner, what's up, dog?
Morning, Karen. And no, although he
Nope.
probably did oversleep. He's just using the back thing as an excuse. But that's okay. Ew. DA said you can even pay to have Steve leave a milk dud on your new bed. Why on earth would you want that?
Oh, you don't have to pay for it.
I mean,
I'll
if
do
you're
it for
into
free.
sick,
All I got to do is sit on the bed.
yeah,
That's
he'll
why.
leave a mark, ass
Oh,
mark right down
especially if
the
I wear those
mattress.
brown pants,
Oh, good Lord.
sweatpants, as Ray calls them. They're not sweatpants. They're knit knockarounds. That's what they're called. That's the proper terminology for them. Thank you very much.
Knit knockarounds.
That's what they're called. Okay, that's what they're called in the catalog.
Never heard of
They're
that in
not
my
called.
life.
Sweatpants are heavier. This is a lighter, more of a
Do they have an
T-shirt.
elastic band?
Yeah. The sweatpants
they're
that are made to sweat in.
They're not denim. They're fucking sweatpants.
Well, wait a minute. No, you don't have to be denim.
Oh my god.
They're
they're not jeans, they're not khakis, they're fucking sweats, Steve. Just give it up.
knit casual knockarounds, thank you.
Like Karen said, it's a fancy term for sweatpants.
Okay.
Good morning, Volk.
I'm too good. You can sit by me at the fucking meet and greet, but you can't say hi to me, bro. What kind of a friend are you, dude? Damn.
Spooner wants to know how high you are, Steve. Well, you've been at your computer since 6:30, right? Have you been smoking since 6:30?
Oh yeah. As soon as I sit down at this desk, they immediately gravitate to. I think I have a magnet inside my hand.
Like a habit, you sit down and you just reach for it, right?
But though, I think it's the whole hand-to-mouth thing because I'm not eating, but I'm putting this thing on my mouth all the time. I'm puffing on it.
You're smoking more since you started dieting, aren't you?
Oh fuck yeah!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Break one habit and you start. Well, you already had this habit; it just increased.
Yeah, I did.
Milk dud stains. Yeah, he'll leave milk dud stains. All right.
I'm sorry.
What the hell?
You would have no idea. I do 9 podcasts a week and 3 radio shows.
Steve's keeping himself busy.
Very busy. They told me today on my radio that I was a podcastaholic.
You are. You do more shows than anybody
I enjoy it. I like playing music. Man, it's amazing how much music there is out there. So much music I've never ever heard of.
Well, there's a shit ton out there, all different genres.
Yeah. You can find anything. I found so many songs about smoking weed, and it's crazy.
Oh, good Lord. I bet you have.
Oh, everybody has. Everybody has sings a song about smoking weed.
See that bullshit?
I thought he was going to do something nasty.
Yeah, he sneaks in for a kiss and then or tricked me. Thought he was giving me a kiss. He was reaching.
We're going to get banned now on Facebook.
Why don't you just make your own? He does this to me every day. I make my protein shake, and he finds some way to take a drink rather than making his own. Fucker.
Well, he wanted to drink your protein.
Oh, for goodness sakes. I walk in the middle of this idiot talking about pot smoking songs and oh my god.
Well, welcome, Ray. Thanks for joining us.
I already did the ad.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate your expertise.
No problem. Anytime.
God bless you, Steve. Oh man.
I hope so.
I still can't walk, so.
Oh no.
It's I don't know. I mean, it's ridiculous. Getting from the bedroom to here is just insane. Because I have to lean against the wall.
Oh, yeah.
I have to lean against the wall to walk.
Wow. That sucks.
I got an idea. Maybe Dan could install handrails in the hallway. Then you wouldn't have to lean against the wall.
Are you kidding? I can't wait for him to do anything. I can't even get him to. He can't even remove
good God!
A ceiling
Here
fan.
we go.
God damn it.
He's been a little busy.
Yeah, he doesn't care about me.
Dan's auto shop.
Right. Nobody gives a shit about
No
Ray.
one gives a shit about me. I'm in so much pain. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
You're Papa Soma.
I've already taken Soma. I've taken Soma and I've taken Soma and I've taken Soma.
How are you?
You want a gummy?
Oh shit.
I just wish that, you know what I mean? I just wish it would just get a little better.
Oh yeah, well, it's only been like a couple of days though.
Yeah. And I'm taking somas and using heating pads. I was using ice yesterday.
Huh?
Wow.
It's just so messed up. It's so messed. It just won't loosen up. I need Steve to come walk on it.
You want a broken back?
Yeah.
I would probably.
Karen says she hurt her back years ago, and she remembered she needed to use her office chair as a crutch. She'd hold on to the office chair and wheel it around where she needed to go. I tell you, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's got to improve. Getting up and going to the bathroom is insane. It's insane.
I'm sure it is.
Going to the bathroom is impossible. I just
Borrow
peed the
Steve's
bed.
urinal.
I just peed the bed. I'm like, well, we'll go
yeah.
to just beds. I said, we'll just go to just beds and buy a new one.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. D would kill you.
Yeah. I'm like, screw it. We don't need this bed. I'm in so much pain.
Steve,
oh man, it's unbelievable.
Take your urinal over there.
It's insane. It really is. I'm not even sure how I did it.
Right.
Oh well. It's unbelievable. Steve is willing to massage your back, Ray. You and him have to be nude, and it will be a happy ending. Not by you, but Steve will be ending very happy. And Cindy says I should wear diapers.
Huh?
Oh, good Lord.
Well, you know what? I'm getting to the size where I'd probably be able to fit in diapers, right?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I've got some. You want Christy to bring them over?
Oh, good.
They won't fit me.
Yeah,
Too
I'll
tight
take them
on
over, but I'm not putting them on him.
They're big padded, man. I don't like them. I wore one to the haunted house, and it was the most uncomfortable thing. I was afraid I'd shit myself or piss myself when I was in the haunted house, so I thought I better take protection.
You bought diapers for when you went to the haunted house.
Well, yeah. Well, I bought them originally to start wearing them, and they don't fit real good. So I thought, well, but I have them. So what I did is I took one and I cut it open. I just laid it in my underwear. So when I pulled my underwear up, and just kind of it would stop any leakage that I would have.
But you did it because you thought you would.
Oh
you'd
yeah,
be scared at the haunted house you'd pee yourself.
Yeah.
Did you?
No, but I had a heart attack, so they had to stop the show and let me out of a fucking
We had to
emergency
sneak him out of
exit.
one of the side doors. Yep.
They had to let you up because they thought you were going to have a heart attack.
Get out of the way, get out of the way. This lady tried to scare me, and Dad said, no, we're going outside. Oh, okay.
You were that bad they had to stop the show and let you out.
Well, kind of.
They gave up the haunt.
Poor Dan missed the rest of the haunt. He had to go sit with me. He didn't have to sit with me.
They're like, we got a fat man about to die, so
he got on the radio and said, "Yeah, we got all my new oxygen."
That's horrible. That is just horrible. Oh my God. Only on the Morning Disaster. Will you hear someone admit they bought and still have adult diapers to walk through a haunted house? Yes. This is the kind of thing you get on the Morning Disaster. This is why you should listen. For great radio, for great insight like this. Finding out about someone who needs adult diapers. I can see why it's so popular.
Well, with this,
I can see why this show wins awards every year.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I have a moral dilemma. Another one.
What is your moral dilemma now?
Well, I don't know if anybody remembers. Several weeks back, I made a Walmart order
Yeah.
and I accidentally fell asleep and they didn't deliver that order.
Uh-huh.
They said it was going back to the store. So I said, oh, okay, if it's going back to the store, I'll just cancel it. So I
Yeah.
went ahead and put in to cancel the order. Well, later that day, I got a notice that my order was on its way.
All
So
right.
okay. The order shows up. It's all there. Then I noticed yesterday when I'm looking through my financial portfolio that I've acquired a rather large sum of money that shouldn't be. Well, to me, a large sum of money is anything over $20.
Right.
A rather large sum of money that shouldn't be there. So
Okay.
as I've investigated my financial portfolio
Yes.
more,
You're investigating the portfolio.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
I found that Walmart had refunded me my money
That's
on
very
that
nice.
order.
Yeah, you
Now,
canceled your order. They should have refunded.
Now, my
you.
moral dilemma is: should I give that money back to Walmart or should I keep it? I'm going to keep it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just-
canceled an order. They
You
refunded.
didn't see it. You didn't
I
know
didn't see it. I didn't know where it
refunded you
came
your
from.
money.
Yes.
They make enough fucking money. They're not going to miss that money.
They're not going to miss it.
Mm-mm.
$84. I don't go, all right, that's cool. I got more money for some more weed.
Oh, good God.
So you're going to use the money.
I got
So
extra.
you will
84
use the money
Oh,
to
yeah.
buy more.
Vapes, yeah.
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 Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You
Wow.
are truly
That
unbelievable.
was the only moral dilemma. Because when I checked my financial portfolio, it was, wow, that's a lot of money there that shouldn't be there.
How do you check your portfolio?
Oh, well, I can go to my financial institution right online.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's how you check your portfolio?
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see how it's.
You don't have to
gaining.
bring your accountant in for any of this?
No. I can check whether it's gaining or losing at any point in time.
Oh, you gain, you have gains?
Oh, yeah, I had a gain yesterday.
Mhm. Oh, that's our Steve. That's our Stever right there. That's our Stever. In a nutshell.
Uh-oh.
TJ says, good morning to everyone on the show in the dirty YouTube chat room.
Oh, well, yeah.
The YouTube chat room is very very dirty. I was gonna say X-rated, but it's not X-rated. It's very R-rated, that chat room. Steve used to go to the dispensary.
I'm probably going to in July.
But
these
he's
vapes
been
gonna
going
go
to a
up.
truck stop lately.
Nah.
Are truck
haven't
stops
been going.
allowed to sell weed?
Well, let's see. These are THCA. These are the Delta 8. As people call them, as like a rhino would call, who's a true stoner. These are fake weed. But I get the same feeling from it with not the skunky smell and half of the price. So of course you're going to go with something that would work, like that. I mean, something like this is three something, 3 ounces, 3 grams, 3 ounces, 3 grams, something like that. I don't know. I paid less than $25 for this. This would be like 60, 70.
I gotta be honest, you seemed a little smarter when you were using the vape weed.
Oh, thank you. I feel a little smarter sometimes too.
When you were using the dispensary weed, you seemed
I was so stupid, yeah.
Now you're getting stupid.
Yeah. Now I have portfolios.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, Kelly says good morning. She has a moral dilemma too.
Oh no.
But it's of a very different kind. Do you want to answer her question, Steve, of her moral?
If she'd like to share it, I would be more than happy to give my professional opinion.
Oh, Lord.
All right, Kelly, shoot. Let's hear your moral dilemma. Steve will give you advice on what to do.
And whatever he says, do the opposite.
You know, Steve is very
I have 2 college degrees, thank you.
And
This. I'm gonna have to.
Irene
switch.
says she's listening attentively. Can't wait to see what this moral dilemma is. And we're gonna let Steve answer this question. All right, I can't wait. Any moral dilemmas?
Yeah.
Please ask away.
I've used them in the past, Tom. I'm
Tom
retired
says
now.
Steve has 2 college degrees he never uses.
I've used them in the past. I'm retired now.
Irene wants to know how many of those degrees did you steal?
I didn't steal any of them. Well, the one my dad paid off the one in Wichita, so
How many finals did you cheat on?
I wasn't going to pass that
All of
deal.
them?
But my dad's like, "I'll finish paying the tuition if you give him a certificate."
Did you
Wow.
cheat on any of the classes for your degree? Was there any cheating going on? Are you going to answer that question?
What was the question again?
Was there any cheating going on those classes that you got your degree in? Was there any cheating?
I believe under the Fifth Amendment, I'm not going to say anything to incriminate myself.
Well, there's your answer right there.
Now you're using the Fifth
Let's
Amendment.
just say there was no cheating. Let's just say when there was tests, Steve got to take his test open book.
How did you get to take an open book test?
Because of where I sat right. My desk was right in front of the professor's pulpit, and she never moved from that pulpit. So I just opened my book, and she couldn't see me. Because I had to learn how to identify over 400 different types of trees and leaves that grow in our region. You know how hard that was?
All right, you want to hear the moral dilemma?
I'm ready.
Here's the moral dilemma. I got home at 2:30 a.m. from Summer Nationals last night.
Yep. Oh, fun.
Someone involved in this sport is a friend with benefit, but
Okay.
married. It was good and came home this morning. Not sure I can do it next time.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so she hooked up with a married guy at what's Summer Nationals? I don't know what
That's
is.
that's the big late model dirt race that's going on right now in Illinois and Midwest. Every day they're having like 33 races in 29 days.
All right.
And this is a big lot of money. Last night was Brownstown, I believe. Okay, let's see. Would it be somebody that I know? I doubt it because I don't know too many. Unless it's a famous.
So she has a friend with benefits, but they're married.
Brownstown, okay.
Well, you're not supposed to have friends with benefits that are married, right?
Well, I don't know about that. No.
I'm married. I don't have any friends with benefits.
Wait a minute, Dan and Christine are friends with benefits, are they?
No, but they're
But we're not his friend with benefits.
yeah,
Oh.
they're not friends with a married person. Well, I guess they're married, but not to each other, but they're hooked up. They're open about it. But I'm saying okay, Steve, let me let you answer this. All right.
I say fuck him again.
Oh jeez.
Wow, Steve.
But he's married, and she's saying she spent the night, and she was good. So maybe she didn't have sex last night with the guy, but you are having sex with him. That's why he's a friends with benefit. She says, I'm not sure I can do it next time. She was good, and she came home.
Okay. What she's saying is, if he asked her next time, she's not sure if she could do it. She was good last night and came home.
She was
and
good
didn't have
she
sex.
was good at the sex, or good and didn't have sex.
Okay, well,
what do you take from that, Steve?
If it feels right, go ahead. I mean, as long as the old lady, does she come to the races too? I mean, believe me, I know how these race car drivers and these race dudes do it. They all have girlfriends and they all have wives. And I don't know how some of them have more than one, two or three girlfriends. I never had. I only had a wife. I didn't have any. I didn't have anybody. Oh, I want to take a picture with Big Steve Racing. Nobody ever said that. Nobody came and asked me for an autograph.
Nobody said, "Oh, I want to have sex with the last place finisher." You weren't a popular person.
I did have women just compliment. Boy, your car sure looks good. Everybody else looks all beat up and everything. Yours looks I don't have a whole lot of dents, and we can read your numbers and everything.
So she's saying that she hooked up with a married guy. Okay, and she came home without having sex. Right. Is that what she's saying, or is she saying that the sex, that she was good at the sex and came home, but next time she'd have to spend the whole night? I'm not sure. Said next meeting will be PDC.
Yeah, Prairie Dirt Classic.
Oh,
which is really good time. Lots of partying going on at the PDC. It's 3 nights, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Well, why isn't the wife going to these events?
Some wives aren't into it. They let their husbands do it. Because their husbands are rich or whatever and can afford it. So they stay home with the kids, There's some wives that get into it, but, even my buddy Tommy's wife even worked at Macon, and he still had a girlfriend. She knew, she was okay with it, though. She was okay with it. As long as, I asked her one time, I said, how do you do it? She said, well, as long as he, he doesn't beat me or he doesn't, he's not nice. Oh, well, he came home because he had to work. It could have been a long night.
Well, Kelly says she came home because she had to work in the office today.
Oh.
She has to be in Springfield at 7:30 a.m.
That makes sense. Well, I think if, when you at PDC, hey, man, what happens at PDC stays at PDC, man. If it happens, it happens. Go have fun,
Sounds to me like he's not giving very good advice, but.
Oh.
No.
So your advice is.
If he's already a friends with benefits, this means they've already done it, even and he was married. So might as well just keep doing it and have fun.
Mm-hmm. So who's in the wrong? Who's in the wrong? Her for having sex with him, or him for having sex with her?
Both of them.
He is more because he's married.
Mm-hmm.
He has more to lose, of course.
She says that's been her motto at PDC for the last 4 years. It's good to be single.
Exactly. Yep.
But you should be having sex with single guys, or.
Well, if you haven't sex, that's cool. Sex on sex, single on single is good, but he has a much more to lose. If he gets caught, especially if he's a racer. I've seen a lot of racers and their wife find out they're cheating, they lose everything. They don't have no more race car or anything like that.
It sounds to me like what? It sounds to me like you're saying everybody who races cheats.
Well, people that I am, maybe it's just Decatur. But
Christine, you might want to put an end to that before Dan even starts. You might want to stop that before you even consider starting.
Never.
He's always talking about racing. You might want to just put an end to that.
Yep. You're not racing.
Well, what I'm saying, but I would think if Dan would race, Christina would be more. She would be more. She would participate with
I'd
it.
be more involved. Yeah.
Be
I would
more
be there.
involved. Be very involved in it. Where a lot of these guys that race, their wives aren't involved. They got kids or whatever. You know, they stay home, take care of the kids. If they're not, they don't like the dirt. They don't like the noise. They don't like the smell. So they just let their man. You know, if your man's got a good job, he can afford to do it. Just let him.
You're
do it,
saying
you
that
know?
Christina would be involved
Oh yeah, I could see Christina.
in the sex?
No.
Oh.
I would
No,
attend
in the
the
race.
races.
Oh, Roy says Christina would be the pit boss. Is that a racing thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ty says, "Easy, Steve. I'm a racer and I'm not a cheater."
Oh,
Steve
Well,
said
that's good.
every. Correct me if I'm wrong. He said every race car driver cheats.
no,
That's what he said.
I said that I know
Every race car driver
every
cheats.
dude.
He
Well,
knows.
yeah, except Ty.
Do you know
Okay,
Ty?
now I'm gonna have to be
Do you
every
know
race car
Ty?
driver. Every race car driver that lived in Decatur that I knew in the 1990s.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Sure. Sound like you were saying Ty's a cheater.
no, Ty's not a cheater. Well, he's not a cheater on his wife.
Michelle says 90% of people cheat when given the opportunity.
I would never cheat.
Not me.
What'd you just say, Steve? Did you just tell a bullshit lie?
Yeah, we know you cheated.
You admitted that you cheated.
Michelle's in the chat room.
Yeah, we know you cheated, Steve.
Jeez. You never said. You said he was involved in the sport, Kelly. You never said he races. Okay. Okay. I never. Well, I did race. So I shouldn't say that. Okay. Maybe I should just say the Bennett family. Every male in the Bennett family always had a wife and a girlfriend. And that's honest to God truth there.
Kelly says she never said he races.
Okay.
Well, who knows he gonna sleep with?
I think I know who it is. Even though
You
I
think
don't
you
know
know who she's sleeping with?
I think for some reason I just get this inkling. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm 100% wrong. But I don't know. I mean, I know the dude personally, and I know he still races, but I don't know if he's married or anything like that. I've only met him a couple times.
Spooner says he doesn't believe in cheating.
Huh?
Tom says he's calling bullshit on Steve never cheating.
Nobody asked
Steve
for your
would cheat.
opinion.
Steve would cheat, please. There's absolutely nothing in Steve's. There's no part of Steve's personality that would prevent him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Kelly says, Steve, you have no idea.
Okay, that's not who I was thinking. For some reason, I just thought Kelly and him would be. Maybe because I don't know.
She says the guy's from out of state and they only see each other a few times a year.
Oh, well.
Well, we find out a lot from this Steve. Boy, he really.
Yes. He doesn't hold anything back.
Yeah, he loves the boy. He spills all secrets.
Although sometimes, Steve, you should.
No, he spills it all, Christina. He does not. He shares it all.
Yeah, I know.
He has no interest in keeping secrets. No, don't get Holly started. Holly says certain females do it for attention because they are insecure and can't go get their own man. Bragging is so pathetic. Nancy, so Kelly's admitting to being a pit lizard?
Oh, what sounds like?
I don't know what that is. What's a pit lizard? Is it someone who's
just you have what's a little
I'm
chick
guessing
that,
it's like a lot lizard.
yeah. scopes the pits.
Royce
after
says, what are the
racing,
wives doing while those cheating races are racing?
raising their kids or whatever? Maybe they're cheating. You
Maybe
know,
they're, who knows that?
Yeah.
Who says, man, the
that's what
husband's
my
gone
wife
that
was.
much.
That's what
The
my wife
husband's
was
gone that
doing.
much. Maybe the wives are out getting.
Exactly.
I was going to the races, and my wife was having sex.
Yeah. Steve's wife was cheating on him while he was racing with his pit boss or one of his pit people.
Oh Lord.
Have you thought about how many times that guy would leave? Kelly says she's not a pit lizard. It's a fellow racing fan or fellow racing friend.
Okay.
So her moral dilemma is should she stop
hook
or
up?
not?
Yeah, should she hook up with him at the PDC?
Yep.
Wow.
And your answer to that dilemma
Sure,
is
go ahead. Go ahead. If it feels right, go ahead. Yeah, if he's good with it, yeah.
so
Enjoy
you say
yourself.
go for it. You say go ahead and
Like I
continue
said,
to
yeah,
have
like I
your
said,
illicit affairs.
what happens at PDC stays at PDC. You know, his wife will never find out.
So you're saying go ahead and have
I say go for it.
yeah.
Have fun. Enjoy your
There's
life.
Steve's advice. Steve's advice is go ahead, have fun.
Lucky you.
She's not the one cheating though, right? Because you're not. Kelly's not married, so
right. She's not cheating.
I thought she had a man.
Kelly, were you married at one point? Yeah, she was. I think she was married at one point.
But she's single. Now she just has many friends. She has 3 friends with benefits.
What broke up Kelly's marriage?
Oh, I don't know that.
Roy says, Ray, you're thinking about this all wrong. What I'm hearing is opportunities for you to get more omnibuses.
Oh, good Lord.
I get plenty of omnibuses. I'm fine. Yeah. I get omnibuses without cheating. I'm good. Oh, Holly says no, but she knows he's married. That's what makes her ripe for an ass stopping from a female. It will come. Oh, so Holly says someone's gonna try to. I don't know. Kelly looks like she can take care of herself.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think Kelly can. Yeah, she can handle her own.
Oh, she goes. This guy's wife knows he has side pieces.
Oh,
she has no interest in sex. So she allows him to have his friends from before they got married. Not married, was with someone for 20. All right. So you were never married, but you were with someone for 20 plus years. Oh
wow.
But if his old lady's good with it, go for it. Hell yeah.
I don't want to have side pieces. I want a throuple. I want to get into a throuple, a couple of throuples.
Good God.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'd like to cheat, but I want my wife involved.
Oh, Lord.
Is that hot? Right. I want her there to make sure the girl is doing right with me. You know what I mean? So she could give advice.
Right.
Yeah. And Jason says if his wife is fine with it, he doesn't see the issue.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly says the guy she was with would drink and wouldn't keep a job. Oh, that's.
Oh. I know that is.
TJ wants to know how many comic books would be involved in race throuple.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying I'd like to be involved in a throuple situation. That sounds cool. You know, there's 2 women. So that way they have someone to talk to when I fall asleep. You know.
Do your business, roll over, go to sleep, and they can chit chat about how bad it was.
I'm thinking, why not? Holly says exactly, Jason. Mutual consent. Well,
yeah, If she's okay
I do
with
believe you
it.
need consent, but I think consent is required to have sex. I do believe that, but
Yeah.
it seems like so much work. You know what I mean? Sure seems like a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Pablo says Ray needs two women to complain about how he does nothing but read comics and complain about the Cubs. Tom says, what if Ray's wife wanted to bring another man into it?
Oh.
Jeff says, then Ray could give the man a handy. No, I don't. No,
Oh.
I don't want another man involved in a throuple. You know, I want another woman involved in the throuple.
Well, what if that was, you know, what if that was her bargaining tool?
Then I would
you
say
guys.
no. Then I would say no.
Oh well, then.
Not interested.
So she said, we bring a man in, we
She
do
goes,
that,
the other
and
friends
then
with benefits aren't married. Just this guy
That's
who's a
fine.
good friend. He can't be friends on Facebook with the chicks. They can't live in the same town, and his wife doesn't want to know who they are.
Oh.
Seems like there's a lot of wives okay with husbands out there getting a little side action. I don't know. I'm too big a dork to be answering these kind of questions. Steve is the one who needs to answer them. And Steve says all sex is okay with him.
Yeah. Exactly. All sex is okay.
all
with me.
sex.
Who wants to get on?
Aren't you trying to hook up with someone who has a boyfriend?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, no. Technically, no. Kind of, sort of, though. She's not dead yet.
Oh, good Lord.
Doesn't Martha have a boyfriend and you're always trying to bang her?
Well, they don't call us his boyfriend, girlfriend anymore. Because he's
Michelle says, of course you do, Ray. Every man's dream is to have two women.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
TJ says, Ray's luck in a throuple, Ray's wife and the other woman would hit it off and force Ray to sleep in his garage. I don't know. Pablo wants to know what the guy's name is that Steve's trying to hook up with.
It's not a guy.
Oh. Kelly says, all these people you meet online only want hookups. Nobody wants a long-term relationship.
Exactly.
Just keep the friends with benefits I've had to be safe.
Exactly. I totally agree. I
don't know about multiple. That seems like a lot of hard. That seems like a lot.
I can't even meet people online anymore. I'm having no luck with that either. I thought I had one on the hook yesterday. It was really going great. We were talking. The talk seemed genuine, everything. Then all of a sudden, the bomb dropped.
What was the bomb?
I don't feel very safe chatting on this because it was on Facebook Messenger. Can we go to a different one? Do you have WhatsApp? Or no, I don't. Never mind. Goodbye. Block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God damn it. She sent me naked pictures and everything.
Brandon says his ex-wife asked for that, and he said no. That was a big reason for his divorce. She asked for what? A friend's with benefit?
A side
She
piece,
asked
it
if she could
sounds
have a
like.
boyfriend?
Wow.
I'll be damned.
I'm right there with you, Spooner.
Oh, so she asked to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Wow.
That sucks. Oh, and the wife wanted a threesome as well?
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'd have tried that.
Oh, good Lord. Yes, you would have.
I would have tried that just to see how that is. But I'd want 2 women. Because that's the kind of freak that I am. Holly says Travis would never have sex again if he would ask that.
Yeah, he wouldn't have a dick.
Why would he never have sex again?
Oh, I guess that means with her.
He wouldn't have a dick. She'd rip it off.
Ooh. Use the old hedge cutter. Pablo says, didn't Christina spend part of the 2000s in some kind of sex cult?
Oh, good
Yeah, the
Lord.
Dirty Bird.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, pretty much what it was. The only
When the
reason
bacon
people
was
went there,
I don't know.
it was a damn meat market. It really was. If you couldn't get laid there, there was a problem.
TJ says, if Ray goes back to 2016, if DA goes back to 2016, he will hear Ray say that Ray wants to be king of the swingers. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I did say that. I don't know, but
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I probably did. You're right. I don't know. I'm just a. It's been a long time since I've had sex with anyone other than my wife. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
We've been married for over 30 years, so I would be shocked if I was with someone else. I really would. I wouldn't know what to do. Holly says Travis wouldn't have a tool. She'd get out her handsaw, her best friend. She got her handsaw. Her best friend asked what it was for, and she said, "When I have to dispose of Travis." Oh, so you'd kill him?
Oh.
And she said that was when Ray was trying to convince Nikki to take Marvin to a swinger party. Oh yeah, I just wanted Nikki to take Marvin to one swinger party.
I couldn't get Nikki to go out.
benefit. That was for Marvin's benefit.
Wow.
I was trying to hook up Marv.
Yeah, Nikki wouldn't go out with me because I was on a show. I said, well, fuck, I'll quit the show.
Pablo says, I'm not going to lie, swinging sounds fun, but all the people Ray has had on who are swingers make me question how much reality and fantasy line up. Herpopotamus and Hillbilly Joe seem to be big into it. And Kelly says, you just get tired of trying to meet anyone decent. They are all the same.
That's what I am right now.
I don't know.
I do my podcast and my radio shows, and that's all the sex I need.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I got a vivid imagination.
What does your imagination give you?
Oh, I have a very vivid imagination. And I have toys too if I need help. I have
What kind of toys do you have?
I have pocket pussy and a dildo, so if I want to get real adventurous, I could try to put I could try something. I could try.
What is a dildo for?
Oh God, just stop. Why? He already admitted once where he tried to put it. Please don't.
I'm just wondering how the dildo is going to please him. I'm just wondering how that works. Pablo says, why doesn't Kelly just date Steve?
Well, Kelly won't date Steve at all.
Oh, Steve would love to. You guys, you don't know. Steve would love to date Kelly. He would love to.
She wouldn't get any pleasure from it.
Maybe 30 years ago she would have, but not now.
Steve would love it.
Oh my God. Steve wouldn't know what to do.
I did find my cock ring the other day.
Where
Oh,
happened?
my God.
Was it around your cock? Where was it?
Oh.
No, it was in my bedroom drawer. Cleaned out my bedroom drawer.
I need to
I
go.
found, oh, no, there's my cock ring. Oh, it's all sticky. I cleaned it up.
Oh my God.
Jeff says if Ray keeps losing weight, he could fit into a cuck cage. Well, I don't know what a cuck cage is, but I'm sure I'm claustrophobic. I'm not fitting into any. Kelly says they all want three-way swinging and tell you this about 2 days into talking. No. And she says no to dating Steve.
Well, yeah, of course.
Pablo says, what's not to love about a morbidly obese man who mumbles and can't control his bowels?
Uh-oh.
Steve, I think you left one of your cock rings in our driveway.
Oh my God.
That's a little small.
Well, it stretches a little
okay,
bit. That's why I
okay, yeah.
figured it was yours.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Hold on. He says it's the size of his thumb.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
it's Steve's.
They're fine. It fit right
I'll tell
around
you.
his thumb.
I'll tell you what really works good is those little plastic rings off the water bottles.
Yeah.
Those work too. They're a little itchy though. You gotta watch them. They hurt a little bit.
What's wrong with you people?
You use a
Little ring off water bottle.
water ring bottle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tom says, I remember that day Steve put the cock ring on and it got stuck on him, and then he tried to take it off and it kept slapping him in the nuts.
Exactly. Well, I quit trying to put it on. It doesn't. It's so tight. Cuts the blood circulation off to my wings.
Kelly says she has a certain type and Steve is not it. I don't know what type he is. She likes a thinner guy.
No, I'm nobody's type. I'm except for fucking 4'2", 4'2" women.
I'm getting thinner. It's not giving me any more sex, I'll tell you that. You think my wife be jumping my bones more? You know what I mean?
Well,
Maybe. Especially if your dom's getting bigger.
Yeah.
Like you say.
Dawn's getting bigger. I'm getting thinner. I'm more fit. Not now. I can't move because of my back, but you know, you think she'd want more.
yeah. Maybe she's afraid it's gonna hurt. What? What about it?
That's what you were using.
Yeah. It slides right over.
Dan says Kelly has a certain age bracket. She prefers to pick her men up at high school graduations.
She does like them young.
TJ wants to know if Steve is admitting to banging water bottles now.
No, just the ring.
Kelly says she likes younger guys with scruffy face.
I got a scruffy face, but I'm old. Oh, I know. I'm old, shriveled up, fat.
I get scruffy face when I don't shave.
I got this big.
Or if I get a cold sore.
I got this big arm vagina.
Oh my God.
Is that supposed to be a turn on? Is that supposed to be a turn on, Steve?
Sound like a fucking monkey.
All right. So to answer Kelly's moral dilemma is Steve's answer is go ahead and do what's worse. The worst thing possible, that's fine with Steve.
Yeah.
Remember when I said whatever he tells you, do the opposite?
Well,
that's right here.
I'm just
That's
saying,
why.
Oh,
Steve gave horrible advice.
Hmm.
By the way, Pablo says he's lost 60 pounds since the start of the year.
Oh, wow. Pretty
Awesome.
good.
And rode his bicycle to
Congrats.
work today. Way to go, Pablo. I've lost, I'm not sure what I've lost in the last year. Or starting this year. I know I'm currently losing, but I haven't worked out since Monday. So,
Mm.
and today's what?
Wednesday.
When
Oh,
Wednesday, I
I've only
think.
missed. Oh, so I've only missed 1 day of workout. TJ
I
says,
think
why
it's
why
Wednesday.
don't Tom and Lori take Steve to a swinger party? Oh, is that what's going on with Tom?
I've been to swinger party, so I don't need to go.
Have Tom and Lori gone anywhere? Are they just hanging out at Lori's house?
I
Come
don't know.
cooking. He calls himself a chef now. He made brownies and he put chocolate chips and marshmallows in them. Now, how dumb is that?
I don't know. If
What's
she
wrong with that?
It sounds disgusting.
It sounds pretty damn good to me.
Well, Chef
Oh.
Boyardee would
I
never
would eat
make
some.
it.
Pablo says he ran 3 miles this morning with his dog. He's just trying to convince Kelly she needs to join his throuple. Yeah, Kelly, you should meet Pablo. Get into that throuple. He sounds like he's physically fit. We know you like physically fit men and not, I won't name names, but not other guys.
Oh, Lord, have
What Kelly
mercy.
is not interested in. But look, he's scruffy. He's got a scruffy face. Yeah. You sure you're not into that, Kelly? Yeah. Oh, well. Kelly says, try to keep it not much younger than 10 years younger than me. Younger guys have no problem with older ladies. Pablo says he can wipe, but he's clean shaven. I don't know. I don't think a thruple's in my future. I think that I'm too picky. I think that would be my problem if I needed a date. I think I'm too picky.
No, really?
I really do. I think that I find things wrong with everybody.
You would be the one to say, "Oh, look at that. Her middle toe was just a little bit longer."
Yeah, I think I do. I find things wrong with people.
Her left breast is bigger than her right. I'm not for me. If they got breast, I'm good. If they don't, oh well.
Oh, well, so you don't care either way?
Nope.
It could be flat chested.
Well, I prefer a little bit of a bump, but
TJ is raised very judgmental. I am judgmental. Yep, very picky. No, saying is I'm very picky. Oh well. Oh, feet. I do judge feet, male and female.
Don't look at my feet.
I have very nice feet, I think.
I have ugly. That's my left foot.
I think my feet are
deformed.
My feet are nice.
My left foot's bigger than my right foot. All deformed and scarred.
I'm not into feet though. I'm not into
purple.
feet. I don't think a feet is anything sexy.
I'm not into feet. I don't care. If you even have them. If you want to look for it.
Oh, God. Steve. Good God.
What was your favorite part of Michelle? That woman you lived with, the last woman you did? Is that the last woman you dated? Was Michelle?
Yeah.
You lived with her, but I thought she had a boyfriend, even though you lived with her.
Well, not at the beginning. Only after about.
You drove her to another man.
Yeah.
You were such a bad mate. You drove her into the arms of another man. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much, yeah.
I could see that. Can't say that I blame her.
And so she started dating someone else and you wouldn't leave?
No, I see that. I
You
never
stayed
had
with her
leave.
even though she was dating someone else.
Poor
Yeah,
Michelle.
she let me live there. Yeah, I paid her rent. Yeah, she always even though I would go on walkabouts where I'd go live with another woman for a while. I'd always end up going back to Michelle. She's, oh, you always have a home with us, Steve. Then when our home burned down, we were both screwed.
Why did you burn the house down, Steve?
I didn't burn the house down that time.
That time.
I didn't
The
burn
other
it
times he
down.
did.
TJ wants to know, has Steve driven a woman into the arms of another woman?
Yes, I have.
Who did you drive into the arms of another woman?
Which one?
So it's happened more than once?
Yes.
It's happened more than once. You've been such
Yeah,
a
this
bad
was-
mate.
This was
The
in
woman
my
you were
early,
with turned
this was in my-
lesbian?
yes, this was in my earlier days when I was right out of college. I dated
Okay.
a woman who actually it was. You guys are going to go crazy on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody knows my best friend Jeff. His Aunt Carolyn. I
Yeah.
slept with her. Now this was Aunt Carolyn's daughter.
And Carolyn's daughter. Okay, you
I
tried,
started-
you tried to
that's
sleep
the-
with her.
I
You tried to
started
sleep with
dating-
Jeff's cousin.
I did. I just slept with her. We started dating for about 3 or 4 months.
Mhm.
And after then, we kind of lost touch. And then I asked Jeff, I said, what happened to Christina? He said, oh, she turned to a lesbian. She's married to another gal now. Like, what? Yeah, right after you two broke up, she started dating this other girl.
So you turned her to a lesbian.
Yep.
That's pretty bad.
You think that you made her so turned off by men that she decided to switch to another
Evidently.
brand.
Evidently.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Steve, turning girls gay since the 1980s.
Yeah.
That's sort of your brand.
Yeah.
Way to go, Steve.
I don't know if I'm necessarily proud of that. But
I sure wouldn't brag about it. Good
I don't think I've done that. Sorry.
I
I know I've turned girls off, but not, but I haven't turned them off men.
don't.
I've turned them off me.
No, there was I do. Oh, yeah. I don't want to get into another story. Oh, wait a minute. Stop.
Okay.
We forgot. We have to talk about the Tom bathroom incident.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to it. I just want to
Okay,
hear more
okay.
about you turning women gay.
No, it's not gay. But I did. Where was that at? Oh, God damn it. When I lived in Chicago, I did go on a date with a chick that lived over in Indiana. And I used to be able to turn her on just by rubbing her palm.
Oh,
She would get all kinds of, and then she invited me
to
to her family's. Her family had a big cookout, and I went. And her mom, they had a pool, and her mom was sitting across from me on the couch with a house coat, but I thought she had a swimsuit on underneath it, but she didn't have no bottoms on. And I could see her hoo-ha just hanging out. And I told the chick, I said, man, when we got home, I said, man, I could see everything. She said, you were looking at my mom, you son of a bitch. Tell him that. Get the fuck out of my house. What? I can't help your mom was just sitting there.
so you told the girl that you were looking at her mother's
Yeah.
vagina?
Well, I didn't want her to think that.
And I'm sure it wasn't just an accidental glance and he noticed. I'm sure he
Oh,
was staring.
Yeah. Well, she just kept. She wouldn't sit cross-legged. She just kind of sitting there all relaxed on the couch. I'm like, ma'am, do you know your hoo-ha's hanging out? But I didn't want to say
Dan
that.
says he turned Christina on by rubbing her palm with his dong.
Oh, I could just do it with my finger. It's weird.
Karen says, sounds to her like the mom wanted you to look, Steve. Yeah.
I think she did. She did. She complimented me on the dessert that I brought.
Oh. You
She
think
liked it that much.
was that what turned her on?
I don't know.
Well, he
It was
brought such good dessert. I want to have sex with him.
Oh my god.
it's even something I remember how. Oh, it was delicious, but it was very, very, very fucking fattening. Very fattening. I made 2 brownie mixes,
Yeah.
and then you remember when you buy those Rapples where you can wrap caramels to wrap for your apples. Then I bought
Yeah.
some sheets of those, and I put these brownie mixes in a cake pan, and then I laid the Rapple in the middle, and I put one on top of the other, and then I baked it, just started to melt the caramel. Then I frosted it with Cool Whip all over it. Oh man, it was delicious.
Look at that.
Tom's brownies sound better. Sorry.
We're hearing a lot. We're getting a lot of advice from Steve. A lot of advice from Stevenator. Put that caramel in the middle of brownies. Tom wants to know if it was a lemon cake. Did you make a lemon cake, Steve?
No.
That woman gave Steve the old Basic Instinct. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll be damned.
Oh.
The girl that Steve turned on by rubbing her palm, did she have a bigger dong than Steve?
No.
When you hooked up with that guy, or when you hooked up with the
yeah.
girl, the girl with the big dong, what, how did you get her going? How did you, because you said she was hot until she had the dong. How did you get her, how did you hook up with her?
I didn't hook up. I mean, I took her to dinner, and then
Mm-hmm.
we made out on my couch.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'm saying, how'd you get her to date you?
Well, I just made plenty of fish.
Oh, plenty of fish. Okay.
Yeah. I stay off that site now. It hasn't been very good to me, really. Met a lot of weirdos. I've met a lot of weirdos, period. I give up. I just give up.
They feel the same way.
So the Tom story, when we were at Dublin pub, Tom
Right.
had to take his stomach got a little upset and he had to take a giant dump. And he got up and he went to the bathroom. He went to go look for the bathroom. And so he goes in, he opens the bathroom door, and then immediately goes into the stall and sits down and took a giant dump. And he's in there going, he's grunting one out. All right. He's grunting one out. He got done. Unlike Steve, he wiped himself properly and then flushed away everything and then opened up the stall to leave the bathroom. And that's when he realized that he was in the ladies' room. That's what happened to Tom. And there were a bunch of women in there going, "Oh my God, somebody in there is good Lord. It smells horrible."
Oh.
And then Tom had to slink out of the bathroom. Yeah.
I've done that before.
Tom
so
says, that's scary that Ray knows my sounds. Ray, were you in there too? No, I was not in there. I just. Oh, that Tom went in there and took a dump and, and it turned out it was the ladies' room. That sucks. But the good news is that that Tom was no longer full. You know what I mean? He was emptied out. And Jeff says at least he didn't fall through the bathroom. At least he didn't. At least he wouldn't like Bubba. He didn't fall through the. Corey says in Illinois you can poop in a lady's room. I gotta be honest. I don't see what the big deal is about. If you're behind a door, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. In fact, I got to be honest. I think urinals are kind of weird. You know what I mean? I don't. It's kind of weird that it's all out there in the open like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, especially for people like Steve who drops his damn pants to his ankles.
Yeah, he drops his pants to his ankles and he looks at everybody's dong around him. Yeah, that would make me very uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand people who dong gaze at the urinal. Stop gazing at me. Good Lord. There's nothing I want you to see over here. In fact, I like to be not next to someone. Like if I go in and if there's 3 urinals and someone's at the last urinal, I will go to the other last urinal to make sure there's a urinal in between us. I don't want,
Didn't Jimmy make a comment on Don Hickman's penis size?
Yeah, because Jimmy, but here's the deal. If I went to a urinal with Jimmy or into a bathroom, Jimmy would get in the urinal right next to me. And I'd always be like, why the fuck are you right next to me? Go move down a couple urinals. Why the hell are you here? He loved to be right up next to you and talking to you. Why the fuck are you talking to me while I'm peeing? He loved to just make people uncomfortable. Corey says Steve's like Butters in South Park. He just stands there bare ass naked at the urinal. Yeah. Well, it is weird, Steve, that you have to drop your pants to your ankles to pee at a urinal.
I don't have a large penis. I have a micro penis.
Okay, but that's why you have to drop your pants?
Yeah, I can't unzip the fly and pull my penis out like the rest of you guys. I mean, unless I grab my balls too and blow it all out.
Oh, good Lord. Well, then you need to go to the stall.
I do. That's why.
Yes.
But there's sometimes sometimes you can't go to the stall. Like if you go to like the fair, they just have a trough you piss in, and they only have 1 or 2 stalls. So sometimes this guy's in there shitting in the stall. The stalls are so gross because nobody flushes them. You just piss in the trough. Or I just sometimes, like a couple weeks ago, I got home from, I think it was the meet and greet. When I got home from the meet and greet where I wear the shorts,
Yeah.
I had to pee so bad, I just took my fucking shorts off right as soon as I got out of the truck and just pissed right by the truck. And I didn't put my shorts back on. I just put them in my basket and walked in.
So you couldn't even get inside your house?
Oh, no, I had to piss bad. I mean, I'm about to piss myself getting out of the truck. So I had to dry my shorts real quick because I kept falling down.
Good Lord.
Although I got my suspenders yesterday. And my bolo tie.
And you're wearing that to what, Brady's wedding?
Yeah. With black pants and a white shirt. Pants.
Are the
Not
suspenders
sweatpants.
rainbow color?
No, I got black. They look pretty cool. I think I'm gonna start wearing them with my shorts too.
Dan says he hates the troughs at the fair, the metal bottoms. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, good gravy.
Yeah, I do not like peeing in a trough. That's very weird. Because people always like to get right up next to you and start talking. Don't get up next to me and start talking to me while I'm taking a pee. Good Lord. It's very weird. And that's the worst. By the way, that is the worst. If you have a job that puts you in the public eye and you're peeing at a trough, it never fails. People want to come up and talk to you.
Oh yeah.
Why in the fuck are you coming up and talk to me while I'm urinating?
Hey, what are you doing?
There's so many. Hey, aren't you Ray Lytle? Hey, I love your show. Hey, man. Thank you. I'm busy now, but. And then you can't say anything because
Right.
then people say, oh, he was an asshole. Ray Lytle was an asshole. I was trying to talk to Ray Lytle. He was taking a piss and he was an asshole. Well, maybe it's because I'm taking a piss. I don't want to, come talk to me when I'm washing my hands. I don't mind then. If I'm eating or pissing, I'd rather you not talk to me. I don't. But yet there's rumors that I'm such an asshole. Aren't you Ray Lytle? No, I'm a guy trying to take a piss. That's what I am. Stop talking to me. And they get so close, like their hips up against yours. Like, God damn it. I don't need your hip bumping up. We're not a disco doing the bump.
They want to see what you got.
And stop looking at my dong. Jesus. Nothing works. God damn. And you don't want to say take a picture, it'll last longer because these fucking weirdos will take a camera out and take a picture. Corey says he once saw a fight at the Dirty Bird in the men's room, and this guy was knocked into the pee trough.
Oh, gross.
That's the worst. That's the worst possible place. That would be the worst possible place one could end up. When I was in Staunton, Illinois, they had a pee trough at their fairgrounds. And there was a guy peeing and he was like stroking himself. And he was going, oh. And I was like, oh my God. And the guy goes, oh, you got a prostate like mine. This is how you got to get it out. And it's like, he's sitting there talking to everyone while he's urinating. Good Lord. Why the hell?
Staunton. Sure it wasn't Steve?
No, it was in Staunton, Illinois. They would have a yearly event. I forgot what the name of it was. And this guy was at their trough and he was just urinating and talking the whole time. Corey says that guy that fell into the pee trough at Dirty Bird, he definitely got an STD that night. Oh,
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, so that's the worst. But that's what people say, things like, Ray Lytle's an asshole. I tried to talk to him. He thought he was too good. No, I'm peeing. Can you not understand why, I wouldn't want to talk now, for God's sakes? Oh, well. Yeah. That's my life. That's my life right there. I'm so glad I'm not famous anymore. You know what I mean? Now I could pee in peace. Jeff says I pissed on Ray's leg at Slick Rick's. Oh, for God's sake. Kelly says either their 4th of July celebration or Oktoberfest. I think it might have been the 4th of July situation, the 4th of July thing. That's what I'm remembering. Because the guy was peeing at the trough, and he was like moaning, and everybody was standing back. It was really uncomfortable because this guy was going, oh, and sort of stroking himself as he was peeing, which was very, very strange.
Yeah.
This is like when I was a teenager, though. So that's back when I could hold it, for a long time.
Oh, not
Yeah.
anymore. You only get one hole. That's that. You got to pee.
Yeah. Now there's not much holding going on.
No.
When you gotta pee, you gotta pee.
Yeah.
When you, as a grown man, you get to a certain level, and it's like, okay, I gotta knock this out now.
Yeah.
There's no holding it. Dan says he was milking his prostate. Yeah, that's what was going on. He was.
Speaking of prostates, I'm gonna take a shower and do a good splash today. A good one.
Sakes.
Can't wait.
Oh my god.
That feeling. The feeling is just tantalizing.
The feeling's tantalizing.
Yeah.
Steve recommends it.
Oh my god.
I already got one sock off. I haven't got the other one off yet.
All right, so what's on your agenda today?
Wow.
By the way, how big was that shit that Tom took?
Oh my god.
Exactly. How big was
Why?
it? Oh, you got cat stuck.
Yeah, she's stuck in here.
She just popped out. She must have been sleeping behind her. Today.
Want to say hi to everybody? Say hi.
Oh,
baby.
look at this.
Pretty girl.
He's a
Isn't
good
she little
boy.
This is my little cute girl.
Milk doesn't feel any much better. For those of you who prayed for her yesterday, her ears seem to be better. So she's not shaking her head as much. But yeah, today this is a typical day for me. I probably will be doing some laundry later this afternoon, but I have to do a radio show at 2.
Oh, you're on Southern Fried Radio today?
Southern Fried Radio, the shit show with the Stain at 2 to 6 today. Check it out.
Corey wants to know how many flushes Tom gave it that. Hey Tom, how many flushers was that bat? Was that
Exactly. 2
Tom
flushes?
two
God damn.
2 flusher? God damn.
Tom said it was
Tom.
a 2 flusher. God
That must
damn.
have been a big one. God damn. I haven't had 2 flusher in a long time.
It was a 2 flusher.
You
And
been at a
the
restaurant?
women did not like it. Judgmental. You
It
judgmental.
happened.
Couple of judgmental bitches in there while Tom was trying to take care of his business.
Ooh, I wonder who was in there earlier. My God, it stinks in here. I know.
It's just Tom trying to relieve himself. Corey goes, 2 flusher, decent. If so, it sounds like Corey would be more impressed if it was a 3 flusher.
Right.
There you go. All right, man, my back still hurts. You got any advice for my back, everybody?
Do you have those salon patches?
No, I don't know what that is, but
There's these patches you put on your back, got shit in them. Cream, make.
by the
Are
way,
you icy hot?
no, my wife went out and got Ben Gay yesterday. The Ben Gay seems to help a little bit.
It is Voltrex.
By the way, Tom says, I think tonight we're having loaded bacon cheeseburger, Alfredo pasta for dinner. Something different for dinner.
Sounds like
So hamburger helper.
Exactly.
Loaded bacon cheeseburger.
Exactly.
Is that all together? Is loaded bacon cheeseburger, Alfredo
Yeah,
pasta?
it's fucking hamburger helper.
God damn.
God damn.
Hey, hamburger helper is good.
Oh, I did. I eat it all the time. I haven't eaten it since I got divorced.
Corey says
Yeah,
Tom's a
hell,
big
like-
dog. Takes a big dog to make a big shit.
Exactly.
Way to go, Tom. I was like, I go to Tom. I said, so what kind of sights have you seen here in Springfield? Lori's house. Oh yeah, but where have you gone to see Lori's house?
Well, I'd only been here a couple days.
Have you gone anywhere? I've watched TV at Lori's house. God damn. By the way, Karen is also a fan of Hamburger Helper.
See?
Now I'm hungry for hamburger
Oh.
helper, damn it.
It's good and it's cheap.
I would give up eating if that was the only
I
choice.
think I've got
Oh,
hamburger
good
helper.
God.
Not a hillbilly. That's a hillbilly meal. Hamburger Helper. My
Wait till
God.
D's gone again. I'm gonna bring him some fucking hamburger
Oh, I
helper.
would
That's all he
refuse
gets to eat.
Shit, when I was married, we ate it at least once a week. Well, we have a hamburger helper, cheeseburger, macaroni. Mm-hmm.
I bet she's got to. I bet my wife's got to. I bet my wife's got to go back soon to Texas
Oh boy.
because she's gonna have to. She's gonna have to put the house on the family's
Oh,
house on the market. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I guess that's part of the agenda. That sucks.
When she does, hamburger helper for Ray.
I'll just.
that's one thing I'm enjoying about this diet, because I don't have to cook a protein now. I just cook protein in a salad. I don't have to make mashed potatoes or macaroni and cheese or spaghetti. I haven't even had spaghetti in forever. I haven't had any pasta or bread. I had a little bit of bread, wheat bread one time.
Well, that's awesome. I'm proud of you because you're eating salads mostly, right?
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Might have oatmeal for breakfast today, but then I'll have a salad later. And probably have, and I've been doing so good with dividing. You know, I'd buy a package of brats and I cook all 5 of them at one time. Well, you don't need to cook all 5 of them at one time. Take 2 of them and put them in a baggie, and divide them up, and then cook one and eat it right then. Then you have 2 more meals.
Oh,
You know?
look at that.
Yeah. You don't need to eat all 5 of those brats, in one sitting. Just eat 2. No bun. No, just no bun.
And by the way, Brandon wants the link to your new show, Steve. I don't know how you get to Steve's new show.
SouthernFriedRadio.com spelled with a Y. Southern Fried FRYED radio.com.
And that's how you get to see it.
Thank you. I'll be
Sounds
on
like a hillbilly.
Tuesday day and then morning Sunday. Last
And
night
you-
was kind of a flop, but I had fun. I did my metal show. Not many people listen to it, especially nobody's.
So no one listens to your show when you're on there?
Rhino did, but that's just because he owns it. He had to in case there was a problem.
Oh,
But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I love music now. I'm learning a lot about it.
well, good. I'm glad it's giving you something.
I learned I need a new computer, a better computer.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, here we go.
Here he
He's
goes.
back.
complaining. Here he goes with his complaints.
Hey,
Mhm.
pick up $223. I can buy one off Amazon.
No one's going to give you money for that.
Shit.
Well, let's see. I can't wait to hear the music that Steve plays.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure it's horrible music.
Really good shit today, play. Really good shit today. My hodgepodge of all kinds of genres. And you never know what you're going to get. You could get some mini thin, or you could get some Louis B. Armstrong. You don't know.
Holly says, Steve, you need a laptop for porn.
I wish.
Oh,
Is that a question?
God.
Where are you watching your porn now? Because you can't watch it on
I
your
know.
phone.
I can't watch
It's
it
not.
anymore.
He broke his
So-
porn phone.
My porn phone quit working. So and I don't want. I'm not going to download it on this new phone because I don't want the new phone to get affected. And I'm definitely not going to put it on a computer. So now I just have to, I have to use my imagination. Luckily, they have been doing some TikToks that have been semi-erotic or just starting to show a little bit scenes of people having intercourse. I mean, it's like movie trailers and stuff. And I use those and I try to place other people's faces and voices and what I need to.
So you imagine, who are you imagining?
Oh, a lot of people. It could be anybody.
Is it Holly?
Oh, no.
Is it Holly?
Just
Sometimes.
say yes, Steve.
Sometimes. Not lately, though.
Is it Christina?
Oh God.
No, it's never
Please
Christina.
All right.
Never.
Thank
it Kelly?
God.
I can't have sex. I can't have sex with my own sister. Now, if she
Is
was
it
a cousin,
Kelly?
if she was a cousin, no, it's more aunts and cousins.
You
Yeah, Barb.
imagine your cousin. So you imagine it's Holly or Kelly.
No, Kelly. I don't.
All right.
Bullshit. Holly, Kelly. Diane is now on his list.
Oh, poor Diane. Oh my
She
God.
made a comment about something
Oh.
about she doesn't like 69. She likes her Oreos double stuffed one
Oh,
day. I
You're
know.
into that. Tiff.
Not being-
He imagines Tiff.
No.
Yes.
Yep.
No.
And her soft hands.
Yep. Tiff's soft hands. That's what
Isn't
he
it time for the show to be over?
Yes, it is actually. It was over about 15 minutes ago.
Mhm.
Exactly. I think we need to stop with. I'm not
All right,
going to give
I'll let
it.
you
No,
stop.
it's not always listeners from here.
Oh, it's never my wife. How dare you?
Oh,
it's ne-
Corey, I was gonna go there because
It's
It's
never
not
been. It's
imaginable.
never been. It's now. It's never
you
been
lied.
Christina. It's never been Ray's wife.
because when Ray was
It's
talking
never
about
been-
Nita and her thong last week, he
It's
put
never
that
been-
in Steve's head.
Never
Oh,
been Jen.
Guaranteed.
Who
Do
had a thong?
not
You didn't have a
not
thong on last week.
my wife.
You had granny panties on last week.
I
Yeah.
would. How the hell would you know what I had on?
Christina, you were granny panties? Oh my God.
Sometimes I do.
Because every
Oh.
time you bent over, your damn shirt went up.
That
You
time
would
of the
think
month,
I
I'm
would
wearing granny
do-
panties.
You would be my wife would be kicked out if she wore anything but thongs. I would kick her out of my house.
Well, other than the time when Gabriel kept trying to pull your pants off, too.
There's
Yeah.
what?
Well, she was hanging Christmas lights one time, and Gabriel was over. He kept trying to pull her pants down while she's hanging the lights up.
Yeah, I was standing on the back of the couch, and Gabriel kept yanking my pants down.
Good Lord. Poor child. All right, let's wrap it up. Holly says she wears. Oh, good Lord! No one
See?
wants.
Gross.
Oh,
Never mind. Never mind.
let's just end that.
Never
We'll just
mind.
end that. Right. All right, we'll end the show. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a great.